Yeah, it's been a long, long, long day.
We left at about 6:30 in the morning to get here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, your day is longer than
300,
mine, that's for
300
sure.
miles. Yeah, nice break there. Look at that one ball. Well, he's got a wide open table right here. Off to a good start.
Yeah, I didn't see who won the lag. Was it Mark or was it Francisco?
Good question, sir.
Yeah, Fran plays on this table very, very frequently. I mean, he's a regular at the Wednesday night tournament.
Oh, he is.
He always does very well, so he's quite familiar with that table. It's I don't know if you've had a chance to play on it, but
I played on this a few years ago, but that was the first
yeah,
time.
it's its own unique thing, that's for sure.
Okay.
Let me slide by you this way. If you go to the right, I can get behind you, and I actually do know how to do the score there. Yeah. So we should be good for the time being.
Sorry, folks. We're trying to throw Al's
Giving
kid
the
out of
old
here.
man a break.
He-
Oh, I did.
well, that was well hit.
Okay. All right. Now I'm locked in. Will he get real straight on this? No, he's got enough angle. I almost expect him to just kind of use no rails, just punch straight up the middle of the table. Looks like he's going forward to the
It's
rail.
out to the middle of the table. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Um, I'm sorry. The name was Creamer.
Mark Creamer.
Mark Creamer.
Yeah,
okay.
he's played on a million Joss tours. And then Francisco Cabral.
Cabral. Okay.
Yeah, better known as 5K.
5K.
That's his nickname.
And this
from
is his
winning
home,
the Bud
This
Classic.
is his homeroom here.
Yes.
And Creamer
It would
also.
it would appear Mark is from East Ridge Billiards. I
Oh,
think
that's
he's from
Rochester.
upstate Rochester.
Rochester,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
They were advertising a while back with some tournaments out that way.
Oh yeah.
During the virus where nothing was going on, and you're looking for to play anywhere, but that's a long ride from Jersey to Rochester.
Yeah.
It's only one state, but New York is a big
It's way
state.
up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a long ride.
that's a haul.
I know when I'm driving out to even like Turning Stone, once I hit the New York border, it's got to be 2.5 hours from there at least.
Yeah, because Danny DiLiberto drives there from
right,
Buffalo,
right,
and it's a ride for him too.
Yeah.
And then there's a few guys from that area here. I forget who I was talking to. This is bad. Nick Bricado. He's
Oh,
from
that's right.
from that
Yep,
area.
He's up that way. There's a lot of Rochester area people here
Mhm.
today, or in that general vicinity. So it looks like Francisco made the corner ball, and he's straight in on the one. So
And he's been parking that cue ball perfectly right
yeah,
there.
that's
Strong
I guess
break.
That's what you want.
And he made two in the last break. And
Nice. Well, he was telling me earlier that he was having trouble making balls. I mean, it could just be that Mark is racking them a little bit better, or maybe he changed up where he's hitting them from. So this is a great opportunity to Fran to get loose, get in stroke, make some balls. Really, just the 3 to the 5 is probably the only tough part of this rack. Well, 3 to the 5, 5 to the 6, both have their challenges. Now I wonder if he's going to come all the way over to the left side rail underneath the 9 ball.
that's what I thought he might try.
These rails are pretty springy.
Yeah, just
so
like
you
see,
can,
you know what, he played the cue ball and not the, you know.
Yeah, agreed.
He was watching the cue ball. Well, he didn't sell out
Yeah,
entirely.
he got away with it. He definitely got away with it.
He's going to get locked up with a good safety
I
here.
think so too. Yeah, it looks like the angle's there to just put the through ball up to the rail and stick to the back of the 5. Maybe.
Yeah, it just says, yeah, you could hit it with a shovel.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, because he is on the rail. I don't know. Curious who beat each of these guys on the winner's side. I'm trying to think. I know who Francisco. Oh, I know Francisco played Paul Laverdiere. That's who knocked him to the one-loss side. I don't know who beat Mark Creamer though.
Oh, he played the combination.
Yeah,
wow.
he sure did, and he hit it great. All things considered, he came
That's a
out pretty
gutsy
good.
call off the
Yeah, it
rail.
is. Yeah, I agree. I agree. This is pocketing this ball is. I think it goes in both corners, so I'd like to play it to the left personally. But
Yeah.
I think he's playing it up to the right.
You might be right. Oh, and then
Yeah, boy, did he hit that ball good.
he's really sure of his stroke, isn't
So
he?
it
I mean,
seems.
just the way he played that combination too.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, this looks nice. If he can just follow forward, play the 7 in the side, he should get out. Tie up the game. Race to 7's not too long.
Right.
Are you still in the tournament, Ed?
We don't talk about that.
Ah, sorry, bad question.
I had a lot of fun.
I should have let you bring it
No, that's okay. Billy the Kid got me 9 to 6.
No shame
And,
there. He plays great.
Oh yeah, it was a good game. And then some kid from Philly played great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he 17-year-old kid.
I've heard about this
Evo
person.
or something.
Yeah.
Played real good. Good for him.
Nice.
Kid had a lot of heart. He played with a lot of confidence. I was surprised.
Yeah, that's great. There's a lot of young up-and-coming players around this area. In fact, our Lucas Werner from Connecticut, he's over in the World Championship.
He's in Europe, yeah. And they don't know what pressure is. That's the problem with these damn kids.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, he hung it
hit
up.
that ball way too full.
He hung it up.
That was a big opportunity to tie the match up and break. So 5K has the opportunity to take a lead, or a bigger lead.
5K,
extend
yeah,
his
5.
lead.
Now, where does the 5K come in? Do you know?
The Bud Classic tournament that they have here every year is pays $5,000
Oh,
first,
okay.
and he won it.
All right. Because there's a few pool room names out there that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's the Chicken Man.
Yeah, that's right.
You know the Chicken Man?
I do. Don't tell me. I'm gonna work hard for his name. Oh boy, I totally know it. It's Brian, right? Brian.
No, this is an older guy.
Oh,
now.
I know who you're talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about. I'll never think of his name, but I was thinking of Kickin' Chicken, the guy from Connecticut.
No,
Brian,
this is an older man, and
I know exactly
and
who you
if
mean.
he's
He's kind
listening-
of skinny and tall.
Yeah.
I know just who you mean.
And he got the name because he looks like Purdue, the guy Purdue.
yeah, right.
I asked him, I said, how'd you get that name? He goes, yeah, I look like Purdue. I said,
That's
okay,
funny.
now I see it. You know, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, I know exactly who you mean. Wow, he drilled that
Yeah.
one. That's a hell of a shot right there. All right, well, tie ball game.
And you got Billy the Kid. He's probably had that name forever.
Yeah, right. I'm sure there's a million. Anybody named Billy that played
Well,
pool as a young age is
yeah,
Billy the Kid.
right.
Bill Dunsmore, that's it.
Bill, there it
Ooh,
is. Thank
Scotty
you.
came with a good one
And
there.
I don't know how I forgot. I played him in the U.S. Open, Billy, and he's down in Florida
That's
somewhere.
who it is.
But he's up there in the years. Bill Dunsmore, yeah.
Yeah,
Chicken Man.
yeah, that's funny.
Who said that, by the way?
Scotty Gonzalez.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good call.
Bill Dunsmore, wow. And he used to be at Turning Stone also years ago.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I've 100% seen
Yeah.
him there. I've seen him here too.
Yeah, he showed up. Beat sitting home.
Yeah. All right. Well, tie game. We got about another. I'd say. What time is it now? Is it midnight yet?
It's 1.
1. Wow. They said the last matches will go off at 1:15.
They're lying. There's a lot of people here.
I know it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But in any case, we probably are going to have one more match on this table. It wouldn't surprise me. I guess it depends how long this one goes. if they do have matches, they might want to cut the stream off at closing time.
He's a good safety play on the one here. He's got a piece of it and some balls to hide behind.
Yeah.
See how good he does here. You won't sell out, except you'll sell out a bank maybe, but you won't sell
like
out.
if he can spin that in with inside English, he can almost go around the 5 ball.
You want to cut that ball in?
I don't, but
oh really?
if I'm him, I might. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
He was hitting it pretty great. It seems like he can almost hit it full and just stick the cue ball there and play a pretty nice safe. But he's been shooting at him, so I guess we're going to find out. Okay, he definitely...
yeah, he had balls to hide behind
you know,
there.
I think he left a bit much on that one. I think Francisco
got
can hit it directly, and it's a real nice kick, too.
At least a back kick on it and stick right there, too.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That would be a good move.
Yeah, and the 5 ball is going to help him out, so that might be what he does. Or even kick it thin and come down under the 7. Ooh, boy.
Or you could do that.
Yeah, that's pretty good, too. I thought he went too far, but apparently
Yeah.
not. Yeah, guys, don't forget, if you're going to be up, share the stream. Let your friends know what's going on. And if you got nothing going tomorrow, come on down. We're going to have a whole lot more pool, that's for sure. There will be a second chance tournament going. Although I have to admit, it's going to be hard to imagine where they're going to play it.
Yeah,
there's going to be
they're going to have a full house
lot
here.
of main tournament matches going, too. Wow, Mark can't make the kick, and that leaves Francisco looking real nice here. These balls are spread out beautifully. The 5 to the 6 is...
Everything's wide open, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he has almost no issues. I think everyone was saying this is the biggest Ocean State they've ever had. I kind of knew for sure there'd be 100 people because everyone's been dying for it.
It's been talked about a lot in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, and just all this time of waiting for a big tournament, and here we are.
Maybe this will break it all out and get things going again.
That would be nice.
You know?
That would be nice. I mean, there's been a lot of action around here in smaller tournaments and some a little bit bigger regional tournaments, but no real big open tournaments.
Right. I'm talking to Holden Chin, who owns Racks in Long Island.
Yeah.
He's out here playing Railbird right now. I don't know if he's still in it, but he's a real gentleman. He's happy that his place has been open, and it's got to be a struggle. We were discussing Amsterdam with
Zuglin's making an announcement about what's
that's
going
what
on. I'm gonna just very quickly send a message to Al just in case, because I want to make sure that.
he's announcing for tomorrow. Maybe that's what Zuglin's doing. You can hear him.
I can hear that he's speaking, but I
Yeah,
can't really
okay.
hear what he's saying.
All right. Little straight here.
Yeah, he is.
He could just stroke back to that rail where he's at. He'll have a good shot on this 7. Yeah, there you go.
He maybe overcooked it a little bit.
Yeah, now it's
Now
it's funnier.
roll behind the 8, I guess,
You
right?
know, even 2 balls to the left, he'd be okay for that cut. But now
Agreed.
he's got to play it safe. Oh,
Or you just
wow,
shoot
he
it right
cut
in.
Wow.
That's as safe as it gets. Well, now he's a little awkward here, so he's got to come with something productive safety-wise.
See, now I'm going to put this down under the 9 and
Yeah.
send that cue back up.
Put
You know,
the 8 ball on the bottom rail.
Yeah, sure.
Agreed. Yeah, I think that seems pretty reliable.
that's the best move, unless he's
think you
feeling
can-
froggy with the bank here.
He is a very good banker, but yeah, I like your idea, and I think you'd have to hit it thin enough. You can cross the table twice and maybe put the cue ball right in the middle of the other rail.
Yeah.
And that's what he did, or
Yeah.
at least what he tried to do. I think he might be okay, but I mean,
No.
this is a super tough shot, but it goes.
A lot of green right here. This
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's supposed to make the 8 here. Just what do? You roll it in. And
takes a lot of faith. Because I mean, if he's hitting it soft, a lot of faith in the equipment.
Get back up to the middle of the table if you can, but I don't know if you can.
Wow, he
really hit it. Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, that's a really nice shot. Great speed.
I never saw that one coming.
I sure didn't either.
No. Good shot.
All right, well, Mark Creamer takes his first lead of the match, and that is a big deal in a race to 7. Let's see how Francisco reacts to that. He had a chance to get out there, and he missed the 8 first, and ended up attempting to play safe. He just hit that 8 ball a little bit too thin.
Yeah, we get to see Mark's break now, right? This is the first time he's breaking?
Yep, I think so. A lot of guys are doing the cup break, and it can be effective if the rack is nice and tight, but if it isn't, you kind of get a pile of rocks in the middle of the table. Sometimes in this format, I almost like just smashing them.
I haven't seen too many racking issues here. People aren't real anal about it.
For the most part, yeah. People
everything's been going
doing
smooth.
What they're supposed to do.
And all the cloth is in good shape here, so everything's racking good.
Yep. Well, he sure hit him nice and square, and the 2 ball rolls in. He's got a shot on the 1. I think that was the 4 ball, actually. The 2's a little tough over there behind the 6, but it looks like he has a perfect angle on the 1 to just stun over to the left side rail. He should be able to then follow the 2.
Can get on that, yeah?
I think he can, yeah. Actually, I think he can even cut it to the...
Oh, you're looking at the top photo,
the top left corner there.
Looking
I think
at this side is a little
6.
funny.
So yeah, I think he's really okay here. He's looking to see if he can just stay. If he can stay on the right side of that ball, then I feel like it's very natural to follow with inside English and get up on the 3 on the side rail there. But I guess we'll find out what he sees. Yeah, that seems to be what he's looking at. I don't think he wants to be on the left side of that 2. That must mean that it's close enough to the 6 that he can't follow forward. In fact, if you look, that overhead view shows it. I wish I knew how to switch to it, but I don't, unfortunately.
Maybe that 2 is not... See, on the overhead it looks good, but on this view down here,
yeah,
it's not. It's a horrible looking shot from here. You could pull that over to the rail easily.
Yeah.
Right? Correct? Yeah.
Oh, look at what he did
Oh,
there.
he went for the breakout.
You know, not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. I mean, he's
got a ball
has
hanging
a
down here.
Yeah, the only problem is where's that 2 ball going after you make the 5? That's going to be super tough to play position for, unless he can follow all the way across the table.
Well, you know what? Yeah, he will get back over to the other side.
Like almost head towards the 7 ball or something. With a little left English.
So this could be interesting to watch. You know.
Yeah, agreed. Let's see how this pans out. I'm terrified that I'm going to get called, and Al didn't respond to my text, so I don't even know if that's still his phone number.
Well, I can't change the scores, but they keep track pretty good in the chat room.
Yeah.
So I'll let them do it. I don't want to
Al knows that I'm in here, and I'm sure he'll be able to hear what's going on.
Are you on the? You're still on the A side?
No. I lost. I lost to a guy. His name begins with Q. Quayas.
Look at his shot.
Wow, how could he come out better? I mean, that's
not 2 balls. Yeah,
good
not 2
as
balls.
the outcome could possibly be. Well, this is a great chance for him to get out once again.
Yeah, I figured that 2 ball to be down on the bottom rail.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, that'll change things up, won't it?
Yeah, I think he can see the edge of the ball, so he might be able to play some kind of safe here.
Yeah, but
Not easy.
playing the edge, though, you're going to run into that 8 ball also with the cue, correct?
Agreed. Unless he hits it razor thin.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he might be thinking about kicking at it from behind.
This is tough.
No, I think he can see a piece of it. Looks like he's going straight at it. He might cross over bank this ball, which isn't a bad shot, really.
You know, if he just back kicked it, he doubles him up on the 5-7.
Yeah,
Oh, he got good.
Oh, look at this 9 ball going to get involved. Oh, what happened? He must have fouled.
He must have fouled something. Maybe he hit the 7 after the fact, you know.
Yeah, that's possible. I didn't notice that, but I guess he did.
Well, at least he was honest. 'Cause I didn't see it. Maybe
yeah, right.
He was the only one that maybe seen it.
Well, Francisco's in very good position here. I like that angle.
He's real comfortable with this table, you can tell.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he plays on it all the time. One of his greatest skills in pool is you can look at his face, have no idea if he's winning, losing, what the score is, nothing. He just is like a statue. He doesn't really speak. He doesn't react. Just a very even-keeled individual. Nice shot. Looks like Fran's going to tie it up at 2 apiece.
I couldn't get a real good look at Francisco, but I couldn't through the window right here. It's the first time I couldn't tell who he was from the screen. But
what?
You got me. I didn't hear it.
I feel almost certain that I just heard my name. So I'm going to just step out real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not sure whether you're number 1 or 2.
You could just...
Let's find this out.
Check. I'm good. Okay. All right, bro. Good luck.
Oh, you're going to step out?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, all right. Oh,
I'll just let you in.
oh. Nick Cabral just said table 4, so it was me. Okay.
Good luck, bro.
Yeah, hey, by the way, just, you see where their 2 names are? You see?
You're up on 4.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's
I was
back.
just gonna
Good.
show him how to do the score, but yeah.
I'll take care of it.
All right, great. Okay, thank you.
Oh, good. 'Cause I can't hit any buttons. Okay, Al's back in the booth.
And so are you.
Yeah. So we got Francisco Cabral and
Who's shooting right now?
and Mark Creamer, and
Crummy,
pretty good
from
match.
upstate New York, Rochester.
Oh, you know the man. All right.
Yeah. He plays the turning stone.
Nice
all the time,
safety.
too. Oh, what do we got? 2-2, and this is the race to 7. Okay.
Yeah, right. It was a B-side match.
All right. They actually sent a lot of the A-side winners home already. They come back at 10:15 a.m.
But not all of them?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sent a bunch of them home. How you guys making out there in the stream world? Hey, Scotty's out there. Scott Gonzalez, my man. Watching from Vegas, I think. I forget where he was at.
That's the guy that just came up with Bill Dunsmore's name. We were trying to think of the Chicken Man's name and how he got his name. You know Bill Dunsmore. Chicken Man? No. He got the name because he looked like Purdue.
Oh, is that right?
Right?
Look like Frank?
Yeah, Frank Purdue. Talking about names because this guy here has a name of 5K, nickname.
Francisco?
Francisco, yeah, because he won the $5,000 in whatever weekly tournament they had here.
I think
Nice
it was
shot. Nice
the Budweiser Classic.
That
maybe.
was it. Nice kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Well, he kicked that one and he snookered. He's real comfortable on this table, Al. This is his
This is
favorite
home
table.
room.
Right.
It's not snookered because the 2 ball's over there.
Oh, looking over here. Oh, there's a nice shot. Look at the ball.
Yeah.
He got him.
Got a piece, but Mark will probably just feather the outside, the right side of this 2-ball here. I think he's got enough of it. And just bring the cue ball back up where it is. He might even have enough of where we can hit it a little full and actually bank it into the back of the 9 here, just to hold it.
Yeah, if he could thin that into the 9 and stop on the 9, that'd be a nice shot.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it escaped. I think he was trying actually to hit it into the back of the 9.
Well, yeah, but as thick as he hit it, because the cue ball would be back up table, then he really hit it bad.
Yeah, Scott is out in Vegas. He said it's cool now. It's only 100 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to see Scotty. He used to be here.
Really?
Well, all the time. Yeah. Tournaments and everything.
I'd have to see his face. Sorry, I don't know you, sir.
No, if you see his face, you know.
Yeah. Doubled him up on stuff here. Tripled him up. So
a lot of people went to sleep.
Oh, there he is. I was just going to mention this man.
Mr. Fleming. Pat
Yeah,
Fleming.
you said that people on the A
Are
side.
you done for today, Pat?
Oh, good.
Okay, so why don't you get going? This is where you guys get some.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to check out. Thanks, Sal.
Go.
Good luck.
Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate
no
it.
problem.
Have a good night, huh?
All right.
Yeah. Little AC duck in the corner. Oh, it's perfect. You kidding me? Oh, I scream in here. It's perfect. I love it. I love it. Go get some rest. Yeah, just different cams. Get some rest, Mr. Fleming. You too, Eddie. See you guys in the morning. All right, we got rid of Eddie Cohane finally. Oh, what a pleasure this is. And I see a lot of people on the stream went to sleep. Get it out. Wow, a little cliffhanger there. Pretty good position on the 3. I guess he's going to just stop it there and play the 4-ball in the bottom left-hand corner. There's not much else he can do with that angle right there that he has. He can't get underneath it or between it, and it's not worth the risk. If you can make it in the bottom left-hand corner, then so be it. He's going to roll to the rail and get a better angle. Probably going to send the cue ball around the table here. He's got enough room. He's got the right angle to do so. Just watch the speed. Fast cloth. We've seen a lot of people just, the cue ball not stop rolling and just drift to the corner. Wow, he played a 1 rail. 2 rails with this English? Yo, Francisco. Now I see why they're calling you the 5K man. Get a bridge, sir. Shot. Okay, let me find out the scoreboard where they put it on me here. Right here. Francisco 3-2. I think this is possibly the last match, folks, that we're going to be streaming tonight. It is now close to 1 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to be back early. I think they have a few more matches to go, though. What I'll do is I'll put it on. I'll leave it on. I'll take the scoreboard down for you guys that want to continue watching. If he's got a pocket, he might have 3/4 of a pocket here. Unless he plans on playing the 5-ball. The 5-ball's hanging at least 1/4 of the pocket. So 120, is that what time it is, really? Yeah, you're right, 121 right now. Wow. Thanks, Steve. You just helped me set reality in. So this will be the last match that I'll commentate on. But like I said, we'll leave the stream running because a lot of folks, it's about 80 people out there right now that hung in there all day long with us that probably want to watch some more pool. And I'll leave the stream running until Steve Goulding tells everybody to shut it down, or I don't know who will come in, but I'll leave it running for you guys. I'll put it on the main shot, and that'll be that. Because I'm kind of shot myself. I'm at a stroke. I like that. Hi, Mark. Mark can actually take a swing at this 1-ball here. And really, if he does make it with the right speed, he can wind up with a 2-9 combination, as you see the 2 and a 9 on the right side of the table there. But, you know, it's a hard shot to begin with, and even harder shot to hold the speed to keep the cue ball up there. He's got to be real careful here. Because if he misses it, he leaves his opponent with a possible 2-9. You see the speed of that cue ball? Wow. Didn't touch the 2 and wound up with a safety play anyway. Now Francisco's got to come with a shot. Hey, Jack. Oh, it's great seeing you, man. And it's my pleasure, really. Just a little tired, and then of course Steve Goulding hooks me up with a special cocktail, and he's top shelf, so you can imagine what this is going to do. Oh, that's bad. Ball in hand. The 2 doesn't go by the 9. You got to play the 2-9 combination. The 2 that has no pocket, really. So you're kind of forced to play this 2 combination. Thank you, Jack, for showing up. It was great seeing you. I don't know what Mark Kremer is looking at. There's really not much there. I don't know what he's contemplating here. Oh, he's contemplating on just getting kind of straight, I guess, for the combination. Just don't go in the side pocket. Side pockets are treacherous when you're coming off the ball right where it is. No, he did all right. You really want it to be a little bit closer so that he can have a shot at a, a little bit easier combination. Closer to back. But you got to go for it. I actually like, aiming the 2-ball to the rail. Go into the rail with this 2-ball, not directly into the 9-ball. I like rubbing the rail and then playing it. He played it direct. Wow, what a shot. Mark Kremer came with it, man. I got to give all these, first of all the players that participated in this tournament, give them all a shout out. Whoever got knocked out, whoever's still in it, I mean, this is a grind. When you haven't been playing in tournaments for that long of a period of time, and all of a sudden, I was just talking to Holden Chin, for example. I guess you guys know Holden Chin that owns Racks down in Hempstead, Long Island, New York. They were under that curfew law where they had to close at 10 o'clock at night. And Holden said, I got so used to closing at 10 because now I'm home at 11. I could sleep in a little bit later, and now this tournament, because of the time span, of course, is taking a toll on him. He says, Al, I'm getting tired. He says, I'm not used to this anymore. When for many years he was used to staying in Racks until closing at 4 in the morning. By the time you cash out and count up, and now it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, for years, and now getting all that sleep. Plus, age catches up with everybody. I like sticking to safe here. He left a little window there, it looks like. He might have left a window there. I'm not sure. No, I guess not. Mark would have been looking at it right away. So Mark takes away the 2-9 combination just in case Francisco was thinking about it. And now the 3-9 combination is a little bit easier. So it's just a matter of getting to the 2 with the angle favoring the left side of the table so you can slide across for the 3-9 combination. So I think that kind of backfired on Mark right there. Hey, Gene Hunt. Yes, he does. Whoa. He's going to play him safe? Or is he going to play the carom to the 9? Or a 2-way shot? Safe and the carom. Really? Why not go 1, 2, 3, 9? All right, to each his own, whatever you're comfortable with. He did. He did try it. Made it a little bit easier, too. Going from a really fairly open table to potential problems here. I mean, the only thing that you can see here is a combination. Let's take a look and see if he can actually cut the 1 up in the corner. No, negative. So either you're going to play a safety here or you're going to go for that combination. And it's hard enough to put a ball in the side pocket. If you hit the tip of the side pocket, you can forget it. So you're going to be real careful. And just don't scratch. Wow, nice shot. Split the side pocket. Good on the one, and he can go up table, back down, favoring the left side, to pocket the 2, and then slide over for the 3-9 combo. Not bad. This might work out. Got to get over a little bit further. Oh, he missed the 1. Wow. Yeah, roll up is right. You know what? Just draw back a little bit. Save that angle to get to the other side of the table for the 3-9 combination. Thing is, you want to pocket this 2 ball without touching the 9. And even if you do touch the 9 and knock it out of the way, as long as you got that cue ball running to that right side of the table, you're going towards your 3 ball, you'll have a shot. Uh-oh. Got a little tougher here. It got tougher because now he has to kind of punch it and thread the needle. Unless he has more angle than what I'm looking at here. He's drawing it. Well, he did have the angle. Francisco looking to go up here 4-3 in a short race to 7 on the loser's side. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Instead of 4-3 Francisco, 4-3 Mark Kremer. Wow. I don't know whether you noticed Mark walking away with a smile on his face. He's got to be a happy camper watching that 9 hang like that. I agree, Gene. They kind of put the dagger. Last call for alcohol. Drive break. Noticed a 5-7 right away. Nice place to hide the cue ball. But you got to get to the 1. Roll out. It's going to tie up the 4-6. No, just going to put the 4 out there in the open. I really don't like the shot that Francisco just played there. He's left that automatic safety, you know, bank the 1 out towards the 9 and put the cue ball right in the nestled between the 5-7. And if he does that, it's like jail with no bail. Wow. These guys play incredible. This, I don't know if he can actually hit this. This is brutal. Let's take a look at this side here. Never mind that. Let's go to the overhead. He's not hitting this ball. So you know what you do? You roll up. You can probably, well, it's a two ball. Well, I was going to say you can roll up the two ball to put it against the short rail right where the 5 is. Then you give them ball in hand. But if it was the 8 ball or something, you know, then you got a 3 ball wall around the object ball. And, you know, give him ball in hand, he's really not going to go anywhere. But with the 2 ball, if you use the 2 ball, he makes the 1 with ball in hand, the 2's right there. So that's out of the picture. But I don't think he's hitting this. If he hits this, it will be the Simona shot highlight at almost 2 o'clock in the morning. He's got to get to the rails. Two rails. You like them coming off of the short rail with spin and trying to hit that one? Man, that angle was brutal. This is kind of the rule Mike Zuglin was talking about. If you're placing your cue ball with ball in hand and you happen to touch the ball, tell your opponent. That's the only rule that's been customized besides all ball fouls. Watch the 6. Nice speed. All of a sudden, this table opened up like a sunflower, right? Everything's just right there. Watch the 9. Believe it or not, it looks like he's got the back cut. And good thing the 6 is there to hold the cue ball with a 5. Just don't overdo the speed here. Don't amp it up. Just roll it enough where you're just going to bump the 6 to hold the cue ball there. The bank is on. The thing is, you don't want to draw the cue ball off the 4. You kind of want to go forward with the cue ball. Because if you draw it, you might wind up behind the 8. Like that. 3 rails. Show us the natural shot. Everybody who learns pool likes to do a little hot dog in and go 3 rails and pocket the ball in the corner. Just looking at 2-rail in this. I don't like it. I like 3-railing. I mean, the 9's not in the way. You're going to miss the 9. And if you hit the 5 with the right speed, you could wind up playing him safe if you don't pocket. He's going 2 rails. To each his own. He hit it. Good hit. Nice hit, Mark. I think fatigue is setting in at this time in the morning. Every time Upstate Al calls the last commentating match, I get this minute and a half time clock on me. Nicely struck. A little overcooked, but pocketed the 5. Banking long. Long and strong, he said. Beautiful. Nice shot, Mr. Kremer. East Ridge Billiards on the back of the shirt, Rochester, New York. I believe Mark holds a tournament up there too, a weekly tournament. Right in the pocket. Mark Kremer now at 5. We're racing to 7, 5-3. 8 ball went in the side. Billiard on the fours here. Got to control the 1 ball though. It's like a better look at the overhead. Well, he can actually spin this 1 into the 4 ball, but make sure you let your stroke out and go 2 rails back up table to have a shot on the 1. Oh, you got to hit it. That's what happens when you don't let your stroke out. Doug says, where is this? Where is this Mark coming from? Up in Rochester. New York, just in case you're not familiar with that. Regina. There's Regina Golding, the culinary specialist, licensed culinary chef. Got her own pizzeria going here. She is the exquisite menu maker. And there isn't nothing bad on the menu. Thank you, Regina. Delicious. Tell Steve thank you also. You caught the last match. It's the last match I'm doing, and then I'm going to leave it running. I don't know if there's one more after this, but I'm going to leave it running. I'll tell Mike to make sure he shuts it down. Finally watching a match. Yeah, Jack, I gotta agree with you. As close as this cue ball is to the rail here, shooting a 7 down the rail into the pocket, it's a good possibility that this cue ball will lay on the cushion after pocketing this, making a 9 ball shot harder. You see it? He tried to drag it over the side pocket, which is a smart move by Francisco, because anytime you get that cue ball near the side pocket like that, you got better aiming precision. See that? Now, if the cue ball was on the rail, it'd be able to make it a lot difficult. Might be more difficult. All right, Francisco says, hey, Mark, I'm not leaving. You're not running away with this. 5-4. Racing a 7. B-side match. There you go, Doug. East Ridge Billiards, Rochester, New York. I believe Mark does run a tournament up there, too. I think I caught wind of that on one of the social medias. Watch the 4 ball, the left side of this rack. Go towards the pocket and go right in. See, a lot of the players that play here at Snookers know this table pretty well. I noticed a lot of the locals are making that wing ball like that. And a lot of other players that are coming from different areas that don't have the time to put in on this table, like Mark, okay? Now, you just seen Francisco break, and he made that wing ball in the bottom left-hand corner. Now, Mark, prior to this, broke, and that wing ball went short of the pocket by a half a diamond. So keep that in mind if we see Mark break again. I mean, you know, anything can happen here. Shot. Need a little bounce. Perfect. Watch the speed. The 2 balls away from that corner where the speed of this cue ball might go past the 3. He's got to be careful. Hit it perfect. He utilized the second rail, slowing down the cue ball. If you try to play in one rail, the cue ball just keeps running past the 3. So using that second rail slowed the cue ball down. Good move. Want a little angle. You want a little more angle than where the 3 ball is. If you replace the cue ball with the 3 ball, it's kind of like not too much in an angle. You got to draw it back a little bit. He didn't draw it back, but he's got the angle. Either to go 1 rail or 2 rails, depends on how he wants to play it into the 7. But the 8 ball is big in the middle of the table there. Shot. He went into the natural angle to go around the 8. Oh, he shot all those shots great up until the money ball. And the reason he missed that is because he didn't get as precise as he did on the balls that he pocketed previously. And that kind of threw him on tilt a little bit. Mark is not going to argue with him. Mark is going to say, thanks, man. This is sweet because instead of going, to erase the 7 and being 5-5, now Mark's on the hill. That's huge. Big 2-game spot going to 7. Being on the hill like that. Wow. I can't believe Francisco missed that. He doesn't usually miss a ball like that, but again, he didn't get as low on that 9 ball. And at this time of the night, being here all day, I'm sure fatigue is setting in. So if you can get closer to your object ball and still have just enough angle to make it, but make it a little easier, the better, especially when you're getting a little tired. Okay, now watch the 3 ball on the left-hand side of the diamond. That's where Francisco makes that wing ball in the bottom left-hand corner. Let's see what happens to Mark. I bet you it comes up short. See? Half a diamond short. The 4 ball is a little trouble. It's on the right side of the table where the 8 is. The 8 is residing against the rail. There is a shot for the 4 off the 5 ball into the side pocket. So it's not that much of a problem, but you got to get position to play it off the 5. And Francisco, being a player for a while, notices that right away, that's his problem right there. And he took a look at the 4 off the 5. And where the 3 is, I mean, it's perfect to play the 4 off the 5, Play a stop shot, or you go 1 rail a little bit closer to the 4 ball off the 3, and you play the 4 off the 5 ball. But keep in mind, as you're playing that, where that 5 ball is going to potentially go and where the cue ball is potentially going to stop. I mean, you got to control 3 balls with that shot. How many New York players made the trip? A lot. More than Wow. More than I actually thought, because, to be honest, I didn't have too much time going in and out of the booth, but when I did, I see a new face from New York, a new face, and Jersey, too, and Pennsylvania. It's like 5, 6 different states that attended this event. It's one of the largest events. You should come next time. Well, Doug, were you here? Fill us in. Give us a little of your bio, where you're from. You don't have to give us the address and the street number, but just what state, all right? And the color of the house. Make it simple for us, like it's White House or pink. Do you participate in the Josh Tour? Because, you know, people that are really interested in pool players like yourself, I'd love to see you come here for the next one. Like I said, the logo, you see it circulating around social media, Snookers logo. Anytime you see that logo, you see on the screen right now, pay attention. They do some really nice stuff here. Oh, so you're not that far. Oh, Sticks and Stones. I heard about it. I've never been there, but I did hear about it. Oh, was your home for league play? Okay, gotcha. I think Kerry McAuliffe was actually talking about that when he was in the booth earlier. Smart move. Played the 5 off the 8 to get the 8 off the rail. Pretty sharp thinking there. Yeah, Renee, you think Francisco's a little off? Could be fatigue, like I said. Yeah, I don't know where that is, Jack, but if it's within driving distance, Doug, you should really start checking out the tour when it comes through, or this tournament, you know. When this tournament comes up, and there are other tournaments here at Snookers, take the ride, get some experience. Like I said, you know, I talked to some of the amateur players that were here that weren't participating because they said to me, I have no shot, you know, like I would ask them, hey, you know, they would say, hey, upstate Al, you know, and would rub elbows and shake hands. And I said, hey, by the way, you playing this weekend? Nah, I'm not good enough. Do you really love pool? Yeah, I love pool. Well, if you go take a lesson from a pro, I mentioned this earlier this afternoon, the minimum is $75 an hour, and you got to reserve for 2 hours. That's $150. Well, you could play in here for a few hours against potentially a pro or somebody of your caliber speed or maybe a little higher, and guess what? You know, you're getting the seasoning. 6 just sold off the tables. Oh, they're out of business. Is that what you're telling me? I hate to hear news like that. So many rooms, and not only pool rooms, but pool rooms are dear to my heart. But so many businesses, like it just hurts to even think about it. Hurts to even think about it. Well, Mark Kremer is on the hill, and he could have got out here and ended this set. He's giving Francisco another shot. Did they sell off the tables because they're getting new ones, or is it they sold off the tables because they're going to close? Or nice hit. Francisco once again says to Mark, I'm not going anywhere soon. You're in my house. And he does come with it. 6-5. We might get a Hill-Hill match. You know, we didn't have one Hill-Hill match all day. Joe D., Clyde Mata, Jim Prather. I have played there. Okay. Okay, I know Jim. I know everybody you just mentioned. I know Clyde lost a lot of weight. And Joe D. was here. Jim was here, and you weren't here. Oh, no more pool room. Oh, man, that's a shame. Well, were you here, Doug? Were you here and played in the tournament or no? Folks, I'm just having a conversation with somebody on Facebook that's commenting. Five ball. The 1 ball and the cue ball are a very close proximity of each other, and I just don't see anything happening here. I mean, he could play a safety, come off the bottom side of this one ball, which is the side favoring the lower part of your monitor, and just try to bump the 3 ball with the cue ball. And if he does that, notice the balls in front of the 3 balls. They're going to act like the Great Wall of China. Watch the shot. You got to bump the 3. There you go. I don't know. He might have hit the one a little too hard. I think he might have left a little piece of the paint. No, plus I broke my wrist. Oh, God. Wow. That's no excuse not to play pool. I just want to let you know. I'm kidding. You know, I got a funny story where, you know, guys would get in a match with somebody with broken arm, and all of a sudden, you know, the cast comes off midway in the match. You know, the guy, oh, I feel better. I really want to take this off and actually win. Nice hit, nice play. Hey, there's Jim. He's in the chat. You've been trying to get Dougie to Snookers for years now. Well, do we have to send the limo with the guys with the dark glasses and the earpieces in to bring them down here, Jim? We could arrange things like that. Another good hit. And notice the 8 ball. It's going to get part of that 1 ball blocked, I believe. Doug, you got to come down to Snookers here. I don't know how far of a ride it is for you. But it'd be great to meet you in person and at least come down and see Snookers and experience the atmosphere here. Jim knows. He's been trying to get you down. Spun it, but he spun it a little too much. Might have got fortunate. Let's take a look. He did. There's a rail first shot here. You can go rail first to try the 1 ball. And if he doesn't make the 1 ball rail first, that's what he's aiming at now. And he hits it full. The 1 goes to the long rail on the left side of the table and comes back to around where the 3 is. And it could be a safety that way. But he is trying to make it rail first. But if he hits it too full, it could work out like that. He did try to make it and actually overcut it. Nice try. Oh, I know Renee's been here. I had a tough day myself, and Sandy will be back tomorrow for the second chance. Great. Great. Next question. All right, next question. How many lefties out of 100? Listen, instead of that question, I'm going to send you a picture of the menu, okay? And you order your food. Tell them you're about 10 minutes out and you want to order your dishes before you get there. Both players kind of struggling. Shot. You'd like to play this 4 in the side pocket and have the low angle on it so you can roll up for the 6 or be straight on it and roll in for the 6 or have the lower angle. So he's got a couple options here. Just make sure you get the 3 ball in the pocket. Whoa, he went up above. And that'll work. You know, you can float the cue ball down underneath the 6 to shoot it in the upper left-hand corner. But by touching that 9 and that 7 there, let's see what happened with that. He might have caused a little bit of traffic here. No pocket for the 7. And that's bad news. let's take a look at the straight-on shot in the camera. If he can just rub the 7, I don't know about the angle here, but if he has a little bit of an angle and rub the left side of the 7 ball, if he follows up, the 7 ball will compensate for the English on the cue ball for the shot on the 6, and thus far breaking the 7-9 apart. But I don't know how straight he is there. He did bust it apart. Boy, he busted it apart for his opponent is what he did. Oh, Jimmy and Sandy are on your pool team? Cool. That's good. I like the tight-knit community up here, man. I'm telling you, there's so many people outside right now that I'd like to be sitting down just touching base with, just talking with, because I don't get to see them too often, man. It's one of those situations, but it is what it is, but I don't forget. I do forget names sometimes, but I don't forget the person. And out of everybody that I ever met here from Snookers, and I'm telling you, I went to the old Snookers too. Always had a great time. So you got to make it one part of your bucket list to come down. I mean, with a broken wrist, you can still come down. You can ride the skateboard and everything. Did you break your wrist on a skateboard? Or did you buy, like the kids, a hoverboard and not know how to ride it? Wow, almost scratched. You hit the point. I don't have to get into how you broke your wrist. I'm just kind of making it a joke. Since you were joking with me and how many lefties played at 112 players. Because I got on one of those hoverboards, and let me tell you, you can break your neck on one of those things. Mark Kremer's threatened to win this set here. He's got AT&T, which is a long-distance shot on this 8 ball. The good thing about it is if you hit it with the right speed, he's natural coming down to the right side of this 9 ball, and he should be pretty good. But the cue ball, again, is against the rail, so it's going to put like a follow English on the ball, or the cue ball, and watch the reaction of the cue ball if he hits it a little too hard. It might tend to put a little bit of brakes on. Well, he hit it good, but watch the pocket. Yo, 11. Man, these guys are making this tough all the way down the wire. And it... Well, since you mentioned bartenders, maybe I'll tell you a little bit of a joke, a nice clean joke, but let's see what happens with this match. This is really interesting right here. See, that's the English I was talking about. Did you notice that cue ball, how it took that stun break? Like, wow. And this is what happens. It's one of those shots a lot of players tend to hit wrong, He's going all out. He's banking. Watch outside pocket with the 9. It's going to override it, or is it going to sit like a duck? No, it's definitely a bank shot into the cross-side pocket. There you go. Terry Keith, rest in peace. Wow. I didn't know that. I tell you, man, so many people. There it is. Mark Kremer wins that set. And that was the last commentator's match that Upstate's going to handle. But Mark wins 7-4 over Francisco.